Mic test. Mr. Mic test. Mr. Mic test. Please return the keys to my car. What's up, y'all? I'm exhausted. I didn't get enough sleep last night. How's our levels on that music there? Seems like the mic might be a little low. Let's try and make it work. I may just need to be glued to the mic tonight. Sorry. Well, howdy, folks, and welcome back to another Workflow live session here on Country Fried Minis. we're gonna dive right back into the Dragon Lady editing. I wanted to paint tonight, but I'm not quite ready for it. But this video needs to come out Saturday, so we got to get caught up. Howdy, howdy, Jason. Howdy, another Nate. Welcome. Pretzel stream? Yeah, I got some pretzels. I got pretzels. I like pretzels. Okay, so Cats is still on, yes. All caps stream. Okay, for those of y'all who ain't in the know, if you're catching this via the algorithm and you don't know about the the workflow live streams here on Coach Fry Minis, this is a place where we get work done in Premiere, working on editing for the videos. It's also a place where you can put your 2 cents into what's going on and perhaps even affect the end product as it's coming out. So let's try and get caught back up and see where we were the last time we let off. Okay. So, we're a good ways into this video, it looks like. Sitting at 22.5 minutes of clips cut down. And it looks like the next clip I was getting into was this here bit about putting the blue on Our Lady. Starting with that golden phthalo blue. We're gonna kick it back. Real low impact, low energy tonight. We're gonna vibe to some music. We're gonna cut down some shit here in Premiere and get this clip going. I made some pretzels too. Don't know how long I'm gonna run tonight. Might cut it short, like hour, 2 hours. Who knows, I might even make it 3. Just a little tired, I got the video uploaded. Finished and uploaded last night, I guess this morning at about 3 a.m. And then I realized I need to go move my car. So I didn't get to bed till about 6. Okay, where we at? Let me compose myself a little bit and see what we're up to. All right, so do what you need to, bro. No need to break yourself. Well, this one does have a deadline. This one does indeed have a hard deadline, so we need to get it out. And I figure if I cut the stream early tonight, or if I skipped out on the stream, I'd just hang out and play video games anyways. So might as well be a little bit productive in the meantime. In the meantime, let's take a peek at these clips and see what length we're looking at. Looks like I was doing 4-second intervals. So let's keep up with that. Well, let's start cutting this here thingamabob down in 4-second intervals. As always, we're going to look for the first frame where my hand comes on the screen. I'm going to cut that off, advance the timeline by 4 seconds, and grab that there shot. Now, looks like I was following some kind of formula. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 clips in that one, and then this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the one before is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, So somewhere between 7 and 9 clips, depending on this here thingamabob. Let's see how it goes. We'll look at it. Let me switch this chat here. All right, so we're going to cut down this clip and see if we can't reduce this here. What is it? 22:57 all the way to 27 something. So it's about a 5-minute clip. I think we can cut this down to 7 4-second intervals. So we got the paint out. I kind of think I want to show this stuff coming out because it's such a pain to work with. Let's get a look at that and see how this looks. Oh, wasn't I doing something like running all these in reverse or something? Hold up. You gotta slow it back. You get the paint out, and then you suck it into the container. Yeah, that's what it was. So we need to run this in reverse. It's all coming back to me now, y'all. Anyhow, put out a video this morning, the first episode of 10-minute minis. It's a lot of fun. Come out all right. I was a little worried that we wouldn't turn it into a 10-minute clip, but it worked out pretty well. And of course, by 10-minute minis, I mean that the my words are failing me here. That the actual painting portion of the video is only 10 minutes long. By no means was it an actual 10-minute paint job, obviously. In fact, let's see how long it took to paint Moriarty, because we did a live stream for that guy. It was way back on the Moriarty. Moriarty stream was September 28th, 2023. And it was a 4-hour long stream to paint that up. And then I did a little bit of work afterwards. So imagine that. Imagine another Nate says, I think it was about 4 hours. Sod9 says, damn, he's here. Welcome, Sod9. Here, let me give you a little crunch too. All right. Yeah, imagine you record 4 or 5 hours of painting a miniature and then you cut it down to a 10-minute clip. I gotta tell you, I wasn't expecting to like that, and I didn't. Yeah, I hate eating noises, actually. I don't know why I'm torturing y'all with it. Probably because I'm a douchebag. I don't know how I feel about this track here. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? This is Ingrid Witt. Straight out of our comfort zone. I think we're pruning that. This is not the vibe of a country minis. Yeah, I'll just stick with it. Country minis, yes. Ingrid hit or miss, you're right. And then we go over to some Ava Lowe, and oh my god, it's so much better. Alright, what's the name of that track? We're getting rid of streaming asset. Here, let me put it up here on the screen so you can see. Streaming assets, and then it was straight out of our comfort zone. Delete. Gone. Out of here, bitch. That's not fair. I like some of her stuff really well. Yeah. Okay, Ingrid is indeed hit or miss. All right. But I mean, you can't go wrong with some Ava Low. It's dirty sexy. All right, so continuing with the trend of reversed clips, we're gonna do this one in reverse too. So we get out the paint, we suck the paint back into the bottle, and then we take all the moisture back out of it. Just like that. You and KP both playing music right now. Oh man. Oh man. You telling me I'm streaming at the same time as KP? Oh man. Boy. Had to pop over. Had to pop over. Had to pop over. Had to pop over to say howdy. You got like 15, 20 seconds on the YouTubes. Oh, well, that's it. That's all you get. That's all you get. I feel bad. Oh shit, fire. I hope y'all are ready for another stream where we get absolutely nothing done. But tonight's gonna be vibing, music, getting a little stuff done. Howdy Slink, welcome to the stream. Let's do one of these. I am very tired tonight, so we're going to take it easy, go a little slow this evening, chat about stuff, cut down some clips, maybe share things if they show up in the Discord this evening. Actually, we do have a share, and I know they're not here, but I'm going to bring up Wildcat's Army share from today. Where was that? Battletech? Yeah, Battletech. Open in browser. Open in browser. Open in browser. Open in browser. Alright, check this out, y'all. Check this out, y'all. I mean, those of you in the Discord, you already know, but if you're catching this via the algorithm, this here is the Epsilon Commandos. It would be really damn cool if folks would paint up some Epsilon Commandos and post them to the Country Fried Minis Discord. Real simple paint job. Real simple paint job. They're black. They got a gold and a white stripe down them. Be real fun. Might do it myself. Actually, I'm thinking of doing a video on some Epsilon Commando stuff. And that's Wildcat 144 here. I'll just link them. I'll just link them. So just check out every now and then. You want to see some really cool Battletech art being sketched up and drawn and colored and fun stuff. Check out Wildcat_144 over on twitch.tv. Big recommend the streams. They are very chill. Look at that Charger Love. Yeah. Slink says, I've started a 3-day approximately print project. That's just the printing time to get the parts. I feel you. I'm going to be printing up a very large scale mech here very soon, and it's going to be about the same. It's going to be about 76 hours or so to print just the legs. You know, I just got a box of tiny plastic giant robots, and somebody done primed them blork. Damn, Ava Lowe killing it again. I know I say it every single time, but good Lord, it's good. Yeah, I think you painting up some Epsilon Commandos with your models would be super fun. Though I always find it really hard to pick and choose what color scheme to go with. I got about 3 lances worth done of my 15th Arcturan Guard before I started painting other colors. It's BattleTech. It's funny. You only need the 4 mechs to play, but I mean technically you only need 1 mech to play. But you end up with the gotta catch 'em all problem, and that applies to both collecting the chassis as well as painting them up. In fact, I'm thinking my next 10-minute minis, well, it's either going to be a fun little Reaper model or a BattleTech mech. Might just do the mech because I have a commission for a Mad Cat that I negotiated a trade for. Slink says, I'm printing a drop ship, gonna turn it into a storage carry case. I might get 12 minis inside, unsure. Should be about 8-inch diameter. Yeah, hell yeah. There was one out there. There's a manufacturer out there that sells a STL kit for a drop ship that carries mechs. Hardware Studios, maybe? Good is so much better than awful. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Another Nate says, madness takes its toll. Yeah. Slink says, at Country Fried Minis, 100% I got the Northwind Highlander's Force Pack for the Jumping Highlander, the one from the Comstar command box. Now I want to get that Snord Pack for the other Highlander. I have the Snord Pack. I've got that there Snord Pack. Gotta take control. Are these lyrics? These are lyrics to something, aren't they? I'm assuming because they rhyme. Getting the Highlander 2C with the Kickstarter. Oh, heck yes. Highlander 2C. What are we looking at with the Highlander 2C? I know of it, but I'm not too familiar with it. Let's pop it up on Sarna. It is Gauss Rifle, LRM-20, 2 Streaker SRM-6s, and 3 medium pulse lasers. That's the default variant. 2C2 has 3 ATM-6s. I think I'd just probably run the default if I were going to run one. Gauss Rifle, LRM-20, Streak SRMs, very nice. Very nice, that'll be a fun chassis to run. Time Warp, oh, yeah, so confession time! I've never actually seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I just can't get in the mindset. I've tried a couple times. And I'm like, meh. It ain't got its hooks in me. Alright, what am I doing? Like, seriously, what am I doing here? Technor TV, excuse me, Technor TN. You're not TV, you're TN. Technor TN used to be TTV, but is now YouTube. says, yeah, you've seen almost no movies anyways. Yeah, I'm not, my movie bench does not run very deep. Also, who you calling TV? I didn't mean to, I'm sorry. Here, have a cookie. Slink says, runs pretty cold too, generates 26 heat and dumps 24 heat neutral. If one streak doesn't fire, you don't move. Cool. I kind of like mechs that are like that. That you that you can basically shoot everything. But get a little hot for it. I'm comfortable sitting there. A mech that gets like 2 to 6 heat over if you fight alpha with it is about the right place for like a balance of fun and working with heat management. Man. So it looks like these first few shots of painting on this color, I really screwed up. And actually, you know, I'm pretty sure I already put this color on once. Based on the fact that she's got blue on her already. How far back was that? Did I record this? I might just skip this scene in favor of speeding up the footage a little bit. So we don't get too indulgent. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I think we'll do about 12 seconds of putting this on and talk about how it required multiple coats. Besides, if I'm going to be doing these 10-minute mini videos, then like I can just take the full-length content and do it like properly full length. There we go, right there, pow. A little bit of blue paint on her titty. Boom, 4 seconds of that. Another Nate says, you don't watch Rocky Horror, you go to the theater and survive. Yeah, it's real big out here. They do it every year or multiple times a year at the Castro Theater here in SF. And I bet that is a fucking hell of a time too. Very skilled drag performer community out here. See what 4 seconds looks like right here. We'll take that. Yeah, that looks great. We'll take that. We'll do 2 more of those and then we'll be done with this clip and we move on to the next one. Slink says, I've always liked the Highlander, kind of generous assault mech, but usually does really well for me. Also the lure of having reinforced legs to better handle the DFA Highlander burial. Amazing. Amazing. In the end, there can be only one. Oh man, we're gonna have to do a Highlander derby at some point. That'd be fun. It'll be a bracket though. What do you call it? Single elimination. Either 8 or 16 competitors. Another Nate says, last time I went, I was so fabulous. Random people on the street asked for pics because they thought I was in the show. Fuck yeah, dude. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. So what you're saying is it would be a waste to actually watch that film as opposed to experiencing it proper in the theater. Or we just watch the movie. Nah, I can think of better movies to watch. I can think of better movies to watch in watch time. And looks like I landed on a good shot here. But my size 8 silver pants don't fit anymore. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I feel that. I keep catching photographs of myself from about 6 years ago, and I'm like, damn, dude, you really let yourself go. I just stop ordering Chinese food, you know? Tim Curry's amazing in the Rocky Horror movie. Worth the watch. Tim Curry is good stuff anyways. How do we do this? How do we make this work? I do this, and then I put in a new element, and I do application audio capture, and we're going to call this Chrome. Okay. And then we'll catch that window. Yep. I didn't fat. Who you calling fat? I called me fat. X wash them in hot water. No! No! Yeah, that'd do it. Oh yeah. What was I doing? I was doing this. I was going to stop this. And then I was going to do this. And I was going to hit that. And I'm going to hit this.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space! I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space!
God, best. Oh, so good. All right, let's. I gotta rename this. Rename Chrome Audio Capture. Let's get some music going back. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my music playlist and I'm going to go to properties, and then I'm gonna okay it, and it'll reshuffle things. Okay, so what do we have going on here? Something strange happening here. I pull out these next colors. And then don't do any painting with it in this clip. It's got to be on the next one. Love Tim Curry. LOL. Yeah. Good stuff. Alright, so we're done with the back end of this. We can get rid of that. That's enough of applying the blue. It looks like I have some footage here of putting the turquoise and the jade green. So we're going to want that. You need a pic of Tim Curry encountering a Comstar banking enforcement squad to follow that clip. Yes. Oh, man. I think I just need a straight up a GIF ready to go of Tim Curry doing the space line. I think I'm gonna steal some ideas off of old Sod 9 and do some pop-up windows. Set them up on hotkeys. Wasn't Tim Curry the smoke pollution demon thing in Fern Gully? Yes, I did not know that. Nice little bit of trivia there. I haven't seen that movie since it was out. Okay, so we need to get back into secondary video production and into Dragon Summoner and start finding clips. So this is 181637. So let's try to find 181637 in all this mess. It's in there somewhere. 181. Oh, shit. It's 0106. So 0103, 0106. Here we go. 181637. So we're on to 182444. He was the devil dude in Legend 2, yeah, along with countless voice roles. Yeah. I'm wondering if this is another Ingrid Witt failure. It's kind of the right ballpark. Yeah, okay. Okay, it can stay. It can stay. It can stay. I was about to kick her out. So many Nickelodeon villains. Didn't know that. She said you watched it on repeat until you memorized all the songs. That's intense. What's our poll looking like, by the way? 7 votes. At least one person says First Kiss is best first. We are neck and neck between First Headshot with an AC-20 and a First Burrito. Of course, I feel like there's folks out there who haven't experienced a proper burrito. A nice mission style fat old burrito. What all goes in it? You get your beans, you get your rice, Spanish rice, of course. A little bit of pico de gallo, some avocado, some cilantro, and usually a meat, some cheese and some crema. I've never done an AC-20 head shit, but burrito now. Yes. Tim Curry singing Toxic Love was trippy too. I'd play that right now, but that would get a copyright strike. I am quite positive. Okay, so it looks like I didn't use the turquoise and instead went with the game color jade green. If I recall correctly, during the stream I was deliberating between the two. That's why that clip exists. So we can get rid of that. We're going to do the same thing here. Best burrito I ever eated was from a truck stop in Beaver, Utah. I read that so fast that I conflated burrito and beaver. But the question is, have you ever eaten a beaver burrito? There's a joke in there somewhere. There's a joke in there somewhere. Goddamn Nightbot again with a repeat fact. Like 3 pounds of roast beef and so drippy I needed a tarp. What's it called? Birria? God, these pretzels are going to kill me. Can you die from eating pretzels? Can you dehydrate yourself to the point of not breathing? Ugh. You definitely can. You can die from anything. Every chemical known to man has an LD50. Slink says, first time I ever used a Victor, I got a headshot with this AC-20. Then I proceeded to lose my Victor in the first or second round of the game for like 20. Yeah, exactly. Everyone has the story. You either actually hit with your AC-20 or you got hit with an AC-20, and you'll always remember that. And forget the fact that AC-20s miss like 90% of the time. Salt and starch, you'll be emu in no time. I might die here on stream eating these pretzels. I sure do love them though. I don't know why. Alright, so we're getting out a little bit of this game color. More water. I'm not chugging the whole thing this time. I've already done that gimmick once before, but I will. I gotta reach all the way up over my mic stand here. Ah, yes. More water. Yes. Yes. I ate a pretzel once, it was alright. Yes. And it's a bag full of alright, crunchy alright. No need to chug, just wash down the pretzels. Lol. Alright. So, back at it. Let's actually get some stuff done. Technortn says, got all 10 minis I ordered primed up. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I'm so excited for it. Been seeing it happen. Nightbot coming into the chat reminded folks that I do commission painting. Check out the gigs on offer over at Fiverr at fiverr.com. That's fiverr.com/Thurston Studios. THURSTONSTUDIOS. Thurston Studios. Hit it up if you want to get a commission. The most common one over there is a set of 4 mechs, 3D printed, painted, and shipped to your door. I also do big scale mechs if you're interested in one of those. They're fairly expensive, but still in the affordable range if you want a nice, very sizable Battletech statue. And of course, I am open to custom commissions as well, so never hurts to send me an inquiry over on Fiverr.com. Slink said, I posted another thing my friend painted with speed paints. It's not 100% speed paint, but I think the eyes are acrylic, but most of it is speed paint with blending them, etc. Yeah, let's check it out. That's a fun model. That's a really fun model. Really fun model. This is showing a lot of really tight brush control too with the speed paints. So the speed paints, they're very flowy, so it's really easy to get them sucked up into the crevices of adjacent colors, and that's what I'm going to be looking for right meow. To see if I can point out an example. But this is very tight brush control. Very tight brush control. Alright, that's a good example right here. So when the paint can tend to flow together really easily and create weird mixes of the colors, but who cares? Because when you're slapping that stuff on, it does so much heavy lifting. This is a really cool model, man. I see the opaque eyes instead of translucent. It's a really nice print too. Barely see the layer lines. Very fun model. Looks like it was an absolute joy to paint. Ooh, this is great seeing the colors actually blended together in a very satisfying fashion. I dig it. I think this is the first model so far on the share that I really don't have any critique to speak of it. It's a really good example of what speed paints can do. Nice blending. I kind of wish the purple was a little more vibrant, but I think that's a shortcoming of the color itself more than anything. That little bubble sucks. Not saying it sucks as in it's bad, it sucks that it happened. Yeah, no, that looks great, man. Really good showcase to folks if why should maybe consider adding some speed paints to your collection. Drew says, hey Cameron, what has 5 toes but isn't your foot? I don't know. I give up. My foot. Oh, yes, my foot. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Where am I caught up? Last thing I looked at was I posted another thing from a friend. Yes, another Nate says, unless you thirst mightily, then chug to your fart's content. Technor10 says, I just did these handful of fantasy models with mostly speed paint. I was really happy with how easy they were to work with. Yeah. It's wild that speed paints and contrast paints, they both fulfill kind of the same role, but contrasts are more goopy. They don't flow as readily, and sometimes they're a little better for the application. But speed paint's great. I've been very pleased with them. I haven't tried out the 2.0 line yet, though. In the next couple of months, I'm going to print a large-scale Victor from Brian Bonsai STL. Need to finish up my dropship project and others first. Brian Bonsai did a Victor. Let's take a peek at that. Oh, also to y'all out there catching one of these streams for the first time or via the algorithm, welcome to the Country Fried Minis workflow streams, where we actually don't get any work done at all and live in a state of constant distractions from chat. Where's this Victor at? Ooh, this track is fat. Oh, this track good. Dark Fox by ELFL. This one right here, I'm assuming. Let's get that downloaded. Let's get that downloaded and see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. Slink said, Speed Paint 2.0 is a vast improvement over the original for the most part. If nothing else, the expanded color palette is amazing. Yeah, I could see that. Honestly, what I want from them is both. Oh, there's so many parts. Does he have a full body? I'm hoping those are actually a full body. Let's slap these into Inner Sphere. Do I have a Victor folder? I don't. Let's pop in a new folder. This will be Victor, and then we'll do new folder, Brian Bonsai. Let's do that. Let's sort that, because I actually put the root folder in the wrong spot. We'll put Victor, no, pick it up and actually move it there, brother. Drop that in Battletech. Drop that over in Battletech, and then we drop Victor into Inner Sphere. And let's take a peek at that there Brian Bonsai model. Pop open some Chitu box and take a peek of Reno. Not to be confused with the Chi. Alright, here we go. We got our Chitu box up. Let's pop open this here Victor Brian Bonsai. Let's take a peek. Oh, you know what? I wonder if this is the model I painted for that commission. Maybe not. Yeah, that's a good model. Good fun model. I like that helmet style a lot. Might have to print one of those myself. Excellent share. It can come in a bunch of pieces to be easier for large prints. Yeah, hell yeah. Heck yes. Ooh, chat has moved forward. First Burrito has taken the lead as the best first. Okay, where were we at this point? We get out the game color jade green. We're gonna dribble a little bit out. I think it's just, we're going right there with it. Pow. And we're gonna run this backwards, as has been the whole running joke for this one. Gonna print it at like 500%, should be roughly 28mm scale with the Victor's canonical height of 14 meters. Interesting. Food for thought. Oh, do we have a share over here? Wildcat has shared some art. A reference for any of y'all out there who are interested in painting up some Epsilon Commandos. You can actually see the colors proper. They're here, full palette. So, just saying, paint up some Epsilon Commandos. And ping at Wildcat _144 while you're at it. It'll be funny. And actually quite awesome. Okay, so we're gonna run this paint backwards. We're gonna suck the drips out. Zips out, yep. And actually, I think we need to expand it out a little bit. Oh, okay. I see the issue here. Damn. I wish I had done a better shot there. We're actually just, boom, we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna just get rid of that and pretend like it doesn't exist. All right, Nightbot coming in with another factoid saying that in Svalbard, a remote Norwegian island, it's illegal to die. This is because bodies are unable to be buried safely due to the permafrost on the ground. If you're about to die, they fly you back to M. And then the text cuts off because there's a limitation, I suppose. Okay. This has been another alright Ingrid Witt track. Okay, here we go. We want 4 seconds of something to run in reverse, so we're just going to get this mixing segment right here. And we're going to run it in reverse. Speed duration, reverse speed. I'm afraid this project's going to bloat out like pretty big. I think we're going to end up with like a 35-40 minute video. Potentially. We're already up to 23 minutes. A little bit of Ben Elson. I need to add the music from the Moriarty video to our playlist, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, let's put some more paint on them titties. Old Ben tends to not let us down. Yeah, exactly. There are certain artists who just like every track is bam, bam, bam on it. They stay in their lane. I'm not saying it's bad to experiment. But I am saying that trying to branch out too much will get you out of your niche at times. Victor should be about 9 inches tall at 500%. I want to do a king crab too, but it's too wide for my Neptune 2S. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I distracted myself So over on the 3D printing page on the Country Fried Minis Discord, there is a link to a Google Doc from Wargaming 3D printing scale converter. Just saying, if you're like me and don't like to do math, this is a really good asset. That's how I sized up my my mechs to 156, which is 28 millimeter. So for instance, you'll take your 1/285th and then you'll come over here to 156 and you'll see that indeed 508.93% bumps your models up to 28 millimeter wargaming. All right, let's play back this 4 seconds. Okay, we'll take that shot. How long is this clip? Okay, that's nice. Yeah, it's a pinned comment over in the 3D printing section on the Discord. I don't know exactly how accurate it is. I think it's the math is done based on the fractions, so I'm assuming it's pretty damn accurate. But it's been really convenient to cross-reference back to it and get back to the same size. Gotta love some Ava Low. All right, we're looking for the next scene. Trying to find a 4-second contiguous shot of applying paint that isn't interrupted. The hell am I doing? I've got just like 20 seconds there of my hand off screen. I think I'm mucking with chat or something. Maybe I'm cleaning a brush in acetone. That's a good shot. We'll do it. We'll take that one right there. Right here. Pow. Pop down the razor tool. Advance the timeline 4 seconds. Snag this little lad. Boom. That's 2. I'm thinking 1 or 2 more shots. Trying to focus camera. That's what it is. Yes. I forget that y'all were there. Y'all were there. You know. Was this video pre 1080p? Or pre 4K? I think it may have been. Let's see. It was 0106. It's funny. So, like, for me, the stream is over and it's done and it's gone. See you later, toodaloo. It doesn't exist no more. CGL is locked in the scale at 1/265th now if you want to use that. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's not even a scale. That's some proprietary bullshit that they've chosen to do just to be difficult and different. I'm not saying their models aren't great. I love the sculpts. They're fun. It's a really silly choice to be, you know, 10% larger than 6mm scale. Oh, let's get that let's get that shot on the side boob there. And I think with this, we are done with that segment. Yeah, that looks good. We'll take it, we'll run it. And that gives us what, 12 seconds? Maybe 16 seconds? Yeah, 16 seconds of painting this color. That's more than enough. Pal, we'll move on to the next one. And this was 182444.mp4. So let's move on to the next one. We're gonna pop back to our project panel. We're gonna dump in dump anything. Oh, let me take a second to show y'all. I'll show y'all a little preview. A little preview of something. A little preview of something. Let me get this sized properly. There we go. I think it's a little bigger actually. It goes 200. Maybe it was 170. Check this out. Check this asset out, y'all. What you think of that? What you think of that? Let's do it one more time so you catch it. CFM Network. Stepping up in the world, y'all. Stepping up. Not sure where you're getting 1/265th from. The books all say 1/285th. I feel like I've heard this discussion before, or at least a bit about it somewhere. I don't remember where, though. What am I doing? Can't wait to do some kind of collaboration where I can use that canned asset. Yeah, I'll kick it over to you. Anybody who wants it, even. Unfortunately, I got it from Flex Clip, so it has the watermark in the corner, because I'm not about to pay them their outrageous price for the non-watermark version. Maybe at some point I could justify a little bit of expenditure on clips, but not right now. Not yet. I'll be spending too much on a project coming up sometime soon. Well, I guess it's not sometime soon. It's either April 1st or April 20th when it drops. Which is the Charger Derby. So those of y'all out there who aren't already Discord members, do canned assets have the same texture as side boob? No. Maybe. Probably not. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so we're doing a Charger Derby. We're doing a Solaris 7 Charger Derby coming up for April Fool's Day. Either April Fool's Day or 420, depending on how bad it gets stuck in production hell. But what I'm looking for people is to submit to me a custom Charger variant with the following restrictions. Where did I post that? Announcements? Yeah. The year is 3134. Setting as a pre-show for the championship finals on Solaris 7, the last year before the riots of 3135 and during the fall of the Republic of Sphere. Tech levels are unlimited so long as they're official and not apocryphal, which means you can go up to experimental tech. Mech must remain a Charger in spirit. However you wish to interpret that. That's it. Unlimited money, unlimited tech access. Submit to me a custom Charger variant. We'll slap it in the Derby. It's going to be Demolition Derby style, so all the mechs are going to just clash against each other. It needs to be importable into Mega Mech, which is why it's so important to have official equipment on them. I don't necessarily need your .mtf file from Mega Mech, just a PDF or an image of the mech sheet will be sufficient. Slink says, at Jason Smith, what book's trying to find the 1/265th info? I swear I saw something about them changing the scale. Must have been on a Reddit post. Alpha Strike Commander. I had briefly borrowed that book from a friend, and I didn't read it because it's a different game and I don't want to play it. Is that bad? Let me clarify. I appreciate Alpha Strike's existence. I love that it's there for people to have a simplified and abstracted version of Battletech. But it is decidedly not Battletech. It's in the Alpha Strike Quick Rules too. Is that, doesn't Catalyst Games have like some free downloads? I thought they did. Free PDFs. Here we go. Cards. What is this? What is this? No way. Escape from Castle Wolfensteiner. That's silly. Battle Run 2, The Quest for the Thing? What are these? How do I not know about these things? I thought it'd be on here somewhere. Maybe not. Anyhow. Let's get back to work. New unreads. That is not Hobby. Come on, headshot. Yeah, AC-20 headshot. Let me check my Alpha Strike book. Well, don't some of those books predate the current model lines as well? Alpha Strike's still Battletech, but it's less crunchy for sure. Using things like optional dice damage, etc., helps it feel chunkier. It's abstracted. You don't get like you're not managing different weapons. You don't have all the charts. It's not Battletech. It's a skirmish game with a Battletech skin on it. Really. Again, I appreciate its existence. I love that it lets people play really big games, but just me personally, and this is strictly my personal opinion on it. If I'm gonna play a skirmish game, I'm just gonna play Infinity. I'm in Battletech for the crunch, so that's why I stick to classic Battletech. I'm also one of those weird people that I am totally down to play a 12-hour game of Battletech. Provided we have the space and the time and whatnot. Never tried Alpha Strike. Sounds fun. It's just you have generic dudes with damage values and wounds. It's like it's every other skirmish game. Alpha Strike Commander and the Alpha Strike box set are newer. Came after the new minis. Alpha Strike Commander. Alpha Strike Commander. Commander's Edition. New rendition of the rulebook for the Alpha Strike game systems version allows faster gameplay. Yeah, but is it rewritten rules, or is it just the compilation of what was it? It said Alpha Strike and Companion. When did Catalyst get back into it? Was it 2007? Alpha Strike Commander's Edition is like Total Warfare for Alpha Strike with expanded optional rules. Admittedly, I mean, I don't know anything about it because it's not BattleTech, and I have zero interest in learning it myself. Early 2000. That sounds right. That sounds, because the set I had was, I want to say it's 2007. But yeah, it's this whole scale thing is going to bother the shit out of me too. I do remember seeing somewhere a discussion about the scaling on the models. But yeah, 1/285th is officially the size of 6mm scaling. Exactly. Slink says not everybody has 12. Exactly. Alpha Strike Quick Start rules is on that download page somewhere. Yeah. Organized collections is not exactly the starting point. Yeah, exactly. For what it's worth, I don't obsess myself over the scale at all. Any kind of scaling issues. I just generally when I size my models, my go-to like size reference is Matt Mason's catapult. Where's it at? So like, what we just downloaded, that Victor. So what I do is instead of like trying to research the size of the models themselves, I will go in and, where's my catapult? Catapult. No, I clicked the wrong thing. We'll bring in a catapult, and it's like, I know how big a catapult's supposed to be. I've printed it out so many times. I know by feel. So let's pull out that catapult, and then we'll take our I'm having an issue with this Pro Acrylic primer coming out super watery. You may need to do just much thinner coats. My Stynylrez is also really watery. Not like super watery, but it's pretty watery. And I get around that by doing insanely light coats. Here we go. Yeah, this Berserker was a problem. So I got this Berserker model, and even though it's a 100-tonner, like, come on now. This is the right size for the catapult. And I know the catapult's a little short for its size, but this thing is absurdly big. Like, way too big. It's not even going to fit on a hex base. So, for me, just having a known measuring stick for mech size is the way to go. And that's about as far as I personally get into scaling. I'll set the mech. I'll resize individual mechs until it's about the right size compared to my catapult, and then I'll change the size based on my chart. It says no thinner needed, but like straight up won't even put color on the model barely. No thinner needed, but like it straight up won't put color on the model. You trying to prime white over black? I mean, it's primer. It should work. What PSI? Shit, I could check real quick. Give me a second. Sitting at 40. You might need a 20. I mean, 20 should work. I blast mine at really high speed. You may need to give it a good stir too with like the back end of a paintbrush. Like open up the bottle and stir it up before you shake it. If it's like sat on a shelf before you got it for a while, it could be separated out pretty gnarly. And like shaking it isn't enough. Okay, so did I not cut that fucking thing off? I like that you said the back end of a paintbrush and the preview brought a paintbrush up. Well, yeah. Talk about timing. All right, I want to unmix the color. So we're doing this whole thing. You know what? This video is just going to be long, y'all. I think that Dragon Lady is going to be every bit of 40 minutes. Come on now. What's the problem here? I need to get the air out of this. I turned on my compressor. And now I need to get the air out of it. There we go. Yes. Yeah, you fucking gas bag. It was making noises. It was making noises over there. I'm gonna try higher PSI. BRB. Sick. Yay, length. What's length? Like length, but with an O? Alright, let's slap this thing here. Let's reverse it. Boom, reverse speed. Making a little headway. How much have we cut down today? We've cut down 22 minutes to 23 minutes. We've done about a minute and 20 seconds worth of clips. Welcome to the Country Fried mini stream where we get absolutely nothing done. Oh, it makes me sad. It makes me sad. But you know what? No, it does not make me sad because I love interacting with chat. Thank y'all for stopping through tonight and chatting with me. I was exhausted and seriously considering not streaming tonight. And now that I'm here, chatting with you fine folks, I'm feeling a lot more energized. All right, let's get some more paint on them boobies. Boom, 4 seconds of that. Uh-oh. It's another one of those, like, it's only 2 seconds of contiguous painting. Does this last 4 seconds? I think that second shot is 4 seconds long, so we'll take the second shot. Right chair. I think we can get away with maybe 12 seconds on this. Let me actually pull in the next clip and give it a peek and see if we're still on the blue-green. Secondary video production, Dragon Summoner. This is 184420. And that is 184420. It looks like that. This was on 0106. Oh, there's so many clips. It's that one, and we'll dump in this next one and see if it's also the same color. Because if it's still working with the green, we can shorten this section. We can shorten this section. And it looks like it might be more green. Terrain scale, page 11 of Alpha Strike Quick Start Rulebook. Mechs are roughly 7 to 16 millimeters tall. 1 inch equals 6 meters. 1 2/85 or 6 millimeter works well with Alpha Strike. Anything between 1 200 and 1 250 that should work. Good to know. Of course, 1 2/85 is officially 6 mil scale. It's not give a definitively official scale of the mechs themselves, but rather allows 2/85 to work with CGL minis. Yeah, and of course, naturally, you also run into the problem of like the scale is just all over the place for all kinds of models, and it's also like representational. Really, for a mech to be in proper scale, it should be like 2 millimeter scale to be in scale with the hexes. I've seen some really good, like properly small scale. In fact, I'd love to play with the Battle Force, Iron Wind, Metals. I love these guys. Is it the best picture we can get? I guess it is the best picture we can get. Open link in new tab. Yeah. Get a whole bunch of fun models in these, like, in the little Battle Force scale. I would love to see some properly scaled, like, extra tiny mechs. Yeah, look how awesome they look inside the, like, smaller on the hex. They fit. I think it's great. Plus, look at that little squatty guy. That's so fun. Shit, I'm tempted to buy this just right out. $23.95 for that. Let's see if Ares has it. What's this called? Battle Force Scale Inner Sphere Lance Pack 1. Let's check Ares right now. Looks like they fixed their website too. Battle Force. Oh, I didn't know they sold individuals. That's oh, look at this little lad. Look at this lad. Hell yes. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful little model. Shit, I'm about to spend more money I don't really have. No, they don't have the full Lance set, unfortunately. But Ares does have individual mechs. Very cool. Very, very cool. I will refrain from spending money, but come on. Look how fun. Fun little thing. That'd make for a really good 10-minute minis episode, I think. Big fan. Map scale battle deck would be tiny, almost like current battle armor minis. Yeah, I'd love to see it. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Okay, where were we in this? We've got one clip so far of putting this layer. I think we're going to do 2 clips of this layer, and then same thing on the next layer. We'll do 3 clips of it and get it done and out the way. So let's see if we can't get 2 more good shots here. If this is 4 seconds long, let's see. I think we might be in business here, y'all. It's a nice thirsty shot right there. Nice thirsty shot for the thirsty people in the audience. I like it. All right, one more shot here. Ooh, I really like that right there. Higher PSI plus super hard mix-up, much better results. Hell yes. Excuse me. Blech. All right, I'm hoping I have a 4-second spread of paint on this. I think that is a 4. Went to 25. Yeah, that sounds like a reasonable. I was wondering why the fuck it was taking hours to dry. I think it had sort of separated. Yeah, primers are known to do that. Shit, I almost wish I had a bottle over there that was still separated to show you. So I order my Stynylrez off of Amazon, and you can tell it is set in a warehouse for just like forever. Like I needed to stir it to manually reconstitute the particulate, and then hit it with the vortex mixer. You know, that vortex mixer. I'm definitely seeing that going forward. I'm going to put magnets in all my bases. I have a stack of like 200 magnets. Yeah. Yeah, you really gotta wang jangle the bejesus out of primer when it's been sitting. Jason says, shake it, Oni Lab. Shake it, Oni Lab. Shake it. We're just gonna leave that run real small, right there. It's. I do like the experience of streaming at the computer versus streaming over at the paint station, but I do like the painting better for stream content as opposed to this. When's OniLab referral code? I can do that. I could do one. For what it's worth. We have a kind of unofficially announced contest going on right now. Unofficial, not quite announced contest going on. Coming out for Titania Day. That's May 22nd. Submit your painted pinup by the 20th. And the winner of the Country Fried Minis voted pinup contest will get a OniLab MX Mini shipped to their door as the prize. Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm making a affiliate link right now. Get HTML, highlight HTML, paste the HTML, delete, and delete, and then we take this and we go to chat and we say, what was that contest? I'm sorry, I totally missed. Yeah, it hasn't been officially announced. We've discussed it in chat. It's for a pinup model. It can be any pinup, any scale you want to do, male, female, robot, furry, I don't care, just a pinup. And the real requirements are it's got to have at least 15 hours of work in the model. It is for try-hard models only. Okay, OniLab MX Mini affiliate link. Pow, pow. Nightbot coming through. Y'all are chatting so much that Nightbot is spamming the merch store. A reminder that we have merch over at countryfriedminis.threadless.com. I don't even know what I do for 15 hours LMAO. glazing. That's what makes models take so long. You're painting with colors that are basically water, basically stained water, and layering over some blending. I think I'm like 24 hours into Titania at this point. Glazing on stream is a good way to get banned. No, I did multiple streams of glazing. Actually, the All I Want for Xmas is Titania is by far the most clicked stream on Country Fried Minis. By far. By an order of magnitude. Experimental nipple application. Put your glazer away. Put your glazer away. Put myself in Oni jail. There we go. Alright, let's get another clip in here. We're going to mix in even more of this here stuff. Avalo back at it. Oh, listen to that awesome farty synth. Love it. Oh yeah, this is a track with like the strange tempo changes. Why won't this let me click on it? Why? I don't know why it does this. I'm still so confused. Alright, sometimes when you click on a clip and you right click, it pulls up motion, opacity, and time remapping instead of like the full... Why? Why is it not giving me my full clip? I mean, my full right click. See, it should pull up this when I right click. Let me zoom in. I zoom in on it and it fucking works. I know it's a meme, but is OniLab actually good? Yes and no. I thought it was useless. I thought it was absolutely useless, but like, because you still have to do some manual stirring. But if you put your paint on there and you really let it go to town, it will absolutely reconstitute and mix it up. It works. The question is, do you do enough painting to make it worth spending $40 on one? And of course, mine became a meme because it's pink. Holy shit, OniLab makes some wild stuff. What does OniLab make? They have a brand. Let's do just this tab. What do we got over here by OniLab? Lab Vortex Shapers by OniLab. Where's the seller? OniLab, here we go. Let's see what else OniLab makes. OniLab storefront. Glass beakers, vortex mixers, pipette tips, high accurate pipetter, single channel manual adjustable volume pipettes. Yep. Pipette pumps, magnetic stir. Is this a heating one? No heating. A fucking centrifuge. I could centrifuge my paints and then put them back in OniLab to make it work. This one's cool. This stir. Yeah, OniLab. Good stuff. Digital hot plates. An orbital shaker. That is some specialist equipment right there. OniLab. Hooking you up with lab equipment for the discerning individual. You could build a whole Breaking Bad meth lab from OniLab's LMAO. That's pretty good. What brush am I showing? I keep showing that same brush to the camera for some reason. Yeah, it's so Onilab is an Onilab MX Mini. I feel guilty just looking at that storefront. I have no business owning these. That's funny. I used the stirring hot plate quite a bit. I used to work with an individual, and we did semi-professional vape cartridges using butane hash oil, and I would melt the stuff down and fill up cartridges. It's like basically a factory line assembly type job. And we used the hot plate. Get the butane hash oil to a specific temperature so it decarboxylates. You want to dissolve it in pure medium chain triglycerides for vaping. It's actually a really good job. All right, so I think I'm actually like starting to apply proper highlights here. My dad has a huge fancy shaker, something plate for glazes, heat plate. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but that little like heart thing in the corner of the YouTube chat is really fucking annoying. It cuts off a bit of the chat. Alright, let's see if we got 4 contiguous seconds of painting on this titty. Yeah, there we go. We'll do this right here. It sure is. Yeah, it's awful. I hate that it blocks part of the text. It's just like... that is such a small change they can make to the UI, and it would help so much. I guess chat is an afterthought to them. Hey, Nightbot coming in with a new fact that I haven't seen. It's claiming that when Space Invaders was created, Tomohiro Nishikado left in the lag caused by more invaders on the screen in order to create greater difficulty in the games. Another Nate says, yeah, I walked past all those Onilab products in the lab where I work. Nate, was it you? Did you recommend Onilab MX Mini to me? I know we've had this conversation before. You know what your painting process needs? An 8-channel adjustable volume micro pipette. The only time I've ever used an 8-channel adjustable volume micro pipette was in my biology class at CCSF, where we made yeah, another Nate says I did. Yes, so that explains why you would know to recommend Onilab specifically. Funny. Yeah, like you're saying, I posted the Amazon link. Yep. And you ushered in an era for the streams on this channel. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the 8-channel adjustable volume micro pipette in the big project for my biology class. I can't remember what the name of the class was, but basically the last lab, the big lab project, we basically took E. coli bacteria and made it antibacterial resistant. It was great. And the whole time I'm thinking, this is kind of a dumb project. Are we about to cut this song too? No, okay, it's good. It's good. The intro had me worried there. Oh, that's... Please tell me that's 4 seconds. It is. That's a good shot. That's a real good shot of some edge highlighting. I'm pleased with that one. That shows the whole like side of the brush thing. I really dig that. Good shot. Good shot. Good shot. I just linked OniLab because I couldn't find mine since I had no brand on it. That's funny. That's funny. Highlights. Hell yeah. You right, Comstar Knight. It's like... I find it so remarkable that when you're painting minis and you've got a good idea of the highlighting process and what goes into layering up your models, it's just intuitive. But you need resistant E. coli for genetic splicing. Watch some Thought Emporium and you'll get it. Oh, interesting. Que interesante. Yeah, there was a whole deal about like... we made recombinant... oh, what's the bacteria DNA called that's in a circle instead of a helix? A plasmid? I think that's what it's called. We basically made a new structure, plasmid, and then there was a word for the bacteria. There was a process we put them through to make them, I want to say it was competent. It was something like that word that basically made them more receptive to the now edited plasmid. And we get them to uptake it, and every single plate of bacteria failed in the class. And in retrospect, I think it was a lab tech's fault. Was not managing the incubator properly, because everybody's failed, even the professors. It was great, compliant. Yep. Yeah, it was neat. It was a very neat project. It was a cool class, fun lab. We started out the semester doing like the isolating the DNA from the strawberries thing, which I guess is actually kind of like trivial experiments now, because people do it on YouTube. Okay, where are we at now? Project New Year, New Dragon, 185703. (2024-0106). So that's our segment in here somewhere, and it's 703. Okay, 190447. Are we still putting? I think we're still mixing in more jade green on this model. Oh my god. Come on, Meow. I think we're still working with the same color, which means we've just spent... We've spent over 2 minutes on this step. But you know what, whatever, we're gonna take more time, we're gonna talk about it in the video, we're gonna make jokes, we're gonna go on tangents. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be slow pace. Slink says, had science one year where the teacher was all out of F to give. It was basically, this is a rock and this is water. If you can tell the difference, you'll pass, and not everyone passed. Amazing. There's always one idiot in the crowd. It's usually me. It's not true, actually, at all. I was doing very well in school until I stopped caring, and now I don't. Actually, okay, so when I was over at City College San Francisco, CCSF, It's like 5 semesters in or something. I took a whole bunch of extra time. And I had I had a 4.0. And then I got a single B in one of my Spanish classes. And it dropped my GPA enough. At the time I was trying to get into Berkeley. Try to get a full ride to Berkeley, I should say. And so a 4.0 puts you in the top 10% for consideration. A single B, i.e. dropping down to, it was like a 3.95 or something, very small drop. Dropped me to the mid 50% for the considerations on the same thing. It just like, I immediately stopped giving a shit. That said, I've gotten mostly A's at this point. Because college is easy. Just like do the work. Nathan coming in and saying at Slink is one of those a gas. Yeah. Slink responds at Nathan, I had gas. Yes. Farts is funny. It is that first burrito. I am inclined to agree with you, Nathan. Also, welcome to another stream where we're doing nothing and talking hella shit about it. We're still doing the reverse paint thing. Let's go back. Arcaders. Ben Elson. This is great. Great track. Another banger from Ben Elson. Man. My ADHD is ADHD. My inability to focus is kicking in. That's more a reflection of the number of applicants. I guess. I'll do that too there, Nate. I'll do a count. That's a good one. Okay. All right. Let me... This is burning in the back of the brain. I don't know if you all get this, but I need to import the music that I'm thinking of before it drives me insane. While I'm thinking about it. So I need to get the music from Forever Sunset. And I'll take a moment to show y'all how my music process happens as well. Nightbot coming in, telling people to come on over to Country Fried Discord and share your work. Dropping a Discord link in the chat. If you're not a member already, come on through. If you post stuff during the game or during the stream, same thing, game, stream, whatever, it'll get shared. And in fact, I see a fabulous model from Lizard Cat. I'm gonna share this here, Hellbringer, with what's left of a point going along for a ride. I like this lad here. This is my favorite. This guy. Too good. Too good. How fun is that? How absolutely fun is that? Also, I love this classic cockpit with the circular viewpoint. Very, very fun. Excellent work. Excellent work, Lizard Cat. Don't know if you're here in the stream, but enjoying this immensely. Very fun share. All right, so we're doing Forever Sunset? No, yes, Forever Sunset. All right, so I want these tracks. Boom. Boom. And then we need the we need this art right here. And then we're gonna save image as JPEG. And fuck, where do I have to save those? I think it's desktop. No, it's RGB SSD, and then we go to streaming assets, music, covers. What is the name of this? What is the name of this album? The Laser Grid. All right, save images type JPEG. All right, so what I do is I download all the tracks. I save the covers as well. And this was called Laser Grid. All right, we want these two, all of these. These were all great. I actually had a hard time picking the right ones for the video. All right, do the same thing here. Pound. What's this called? Sunset Fever. Yes. Welcome to the Distractions channel, y'all. The fuck was this called? Sunset Fever? And then, we don't want those. We just want these two albums. I believe that's all there was. Already got this one. I might add those in later, but I definitely want Laser Grid and Sunset Fever. So, what we do is take all these tracks, and then we're gonna cut them, and we're gonna put them in our music folder. Put them in our music folder. Pow. Okay. And now, where's my utilities? I need to do the old MP3 tag. Forever Sunset, here we go. All right, no. And we want to assign our albums. So we want Spring Dance, we want Sunset Fever, we want Electro Sunset, and Drag You Down. We're gonna change the album to Sunset Fever. And then add a cover. And we're gonna get these tracks in the rotation because I need to have them. It's just like an obsessive thought in the back of my mind. I need to deal with it. All right, Laser Grid. The you know, Neon Nights, Neon Dreams, and this is album. Laser Grid. All right, and then we add the cover. L for Laser Grid. Save changes. Boom! Hell yeah! They're in there now. Okay, now I can get back to work. Okay, all right. I missed a lot of chat in my distractions. Holy moly! Good. What? How have I missed so much chat? Nathan is 47% sus. Yes. Slink says I had a professor in college that passed me for the semester the first day. I was the only one in class that knew of Oedipus. That might not be a good sign. Nathan says, I noticed I dropped in the top assholes list. This new job is killing my shitpost streak. That's unfortunate, but hey, you gotta let other people be sneaky every now and then. Comstar Knight says, hey, that's how you do it. Yeah. Jason says, but money, Nathan, money. I like the all caps on the money. At least your sus is up. Yes. Yes, it was pretty low last time, wasn't it? Comstar Knight is 24% sus. That is a good seeing hole? Ah, yes. You are quite desynced. Nathan says, nobody's going to understand this, but whenever I see sus, I just think suspended chords. Is that like music reading? Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? Nope. Nope. I get it. Who you calling JPEG? Another Nate says, I only grew up with a piano teacher and played in the school band for 7 years. I also did 7 years of band. Another Nate says, at another Nate. Of course you do. We're the same person. Are y'all the same person? Yeah, I forget every time we desync. Yeah, exactly. Really need to stay out of the radiation chamber. I hope you don't have a radiation chamber in your home. That's concerning. The ISP is onto us? No, they're clueless. The only thing the ISP cares about is if you're pirating Dark Souls. Comcast here, without a VPN, is absurdly aggressive about torrents and pirating and whatnot. In fact, they're so aggressive that they sent me back to not pirating anymore. For the most part. I still pirate a few things here and there. There was another factoid up there somewhere, I thought. Yeah, Nightbot says, one habit of intelligent humans is being easily annoyed by people around them, but saying nothing in order to avoid a meaningless argument. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. I know exactly that feeling. All right, I'm caught up on chat now. Another Nate says, I live 5 miles from the home of Da Bomb. Of course I have a radio show. Like Da Bomb hot sauce? Da Bomb. Do they not sell the original Da Bomb anymore? Oh yeah, they do. Okay, they do. I was confused. Da Bomb. Da Bomb Beyond Insanity hot sauce. I know about this from before Hot Ones. Long before Hot Ones. Where are we sitting at? 2 hours? 2 hours in. I can do a little more editing. Let's make some progress on this. This video's got to get out. Nah, the explodey kind with all the fallouts. I see. Same. You know of Da Bomb as well. I was on a band trip to San Diego and LA back in high school. Because the marching band was playing in a Disney parade. And during my trip to Cali, I bought 2 bottles of hot sauce. I bought Da Bomb Beyond Insanity and Da Bomb Ground Zero. Hot sauce store in Pigeon Forge had it back in 10. Yeah, that makes sense. I forget that you're like close to a touristy area and would have access to these things. Admittedly, like, it's consistently surprising. Like all the random shit you know, man. Oh, do I just keep this shot here? How did I end up with the paint on my finger? Where does it happen? I guess it was just already there. Okay. I'm just old. I am old as well. So, this class I'm in, my Monday class, Art History 609, is a discussion course. It's not a lecture, which I kind of hate. I would much rather a nice quiet lecture where I can tune out. Nope. It's a small groups discussion class. And I'm interfacing with students that are all like a decade younger than me. Some of them more than that, probably. Some of these students go to SFSU right out of high school. And I become acutely aware of the grays in my facial hair and hair. Another 6 years adjudication, you'll get it too. Really, adjudication and aren't even on the same path. I don't know what you're talking about. You've lost me. I've gone into rambling story mode. Alright, do we got a 4-second contiguous shot of painting on this titty? I think so. Looks like it. We're gonna take it. We're gonna run with it right here. Pow. 22 seconds. Bam, there's one. Let's get 2 more shots out of this and then be done with this clip. Run with it. Yeah. I think we want this shot right here of highlighting the folds right above her booty. That's a good shot. 4 contiguous seconds of painting. At some point in the video, I need to pick a good spot to take a break. Take a break from the how do I word this? I need to find a good break point to change up the tempo of the shots. Damn, Ben Elson killing it again. Oldness, a few years more old, then you'll have more facts than you can recall intentionally. Yeah. I mean, I'm already suffering from that. Are you kidding me? There's still more shots to be had. I think I might just skip this last layer. No, okay, what we're gonna do here is find where I put in the drop of this stuff. You know what, maybe not. I'm just gonna pretend like that extra layer didn't even happen. And instead, I too know useless shit, lol. Yep, can testify that is true. Yeah, I mean, everybody here's in good company. Filled with useless knowledge and old as shit. Fuck, what's my demographics say? What's my demographics? Let's just pull it up. Let's just pull it up. Analytics time. Now, I don't know if this is a violation of like terms of service to post it. So I'm not going to show it directly, but I'm going to check my research stats for the audience. All right. So based on who watches my stuff, who actually reports stuff, for one, I want to report that we have gone from 100% male to 93.2% male and 6.8% female. The age of folks who watch the channel. 18.4% are 18 to 24. 36.4% are 25 to 34. And 45.2% of the audience is 35 to 44 years old. It really speaks to Battletech being a grognard's game. Yeah. So again, yeah. Y'all in good company. We all old here. We all old fucks, yeah. Oh my god. And I think I must have a drop of resin laying on my screen. Weird textures all over the place. Switching to S Pen. Uh-oh. Tobias coming in with ooh. Welcome, Tobias. I think millennials are the multimedia whores of all time. Yeah, that's accurate. As long as you don't give out identifying info, statistics are just fine. Yeah, exactly. It's funny that I'm more willing to just show my hard drive structure than my YouTube pages. Okay. So this video here at the end, I put another drop of the jade green in it. And I do indeed have like one last layer of highlights here. I don't think I necessarily want to show that again. Let me zoom in so y'all can see it and see if we can find an appreciable difference. So this gets one more drop of the jade green in it, and then they're real tiny little hits just here and there. I think we're just gonna pretend like that doesn't even happen. It's not super important for the paint job. I mean, it adds a lot here, but it's not super important. So we're gonna try to find one more shot in this clip that shows some fun detail, and I think maybe this is our shot right here. Let's see what this looks like. Can we see what's going on? You can't even tell that paint is coming off the brush. Tobias is 61% countrified. I don't know how true that is. You know, you could get those numbers up if you made some biscuits and gravy. Nightbot knows. Another Nate just rolled a 0 on a 3.9 sided die. You can't do that. It doesn't work, but you can roll a 39 sided die. Come on. Wait. What? How did I roll a 0 on a 39-sided die? Does it only work? Does it only work with platonic solids? I need to know. You know, how do I capture chat here? How do we capture chat and put it on the screen? Who are you calling a platonic solid? Nathan just rolled a 3 is not a function on a 3 times 3 times 3 times 3? Beer and biscuits. Alright. Let's look this up. How to capture chat window. Chat window. OBS. YouTube. Stream. Alright. Okay. I can pop out some chat. And then pop a box on the screen. Can we do this? Who are you calling a chat? When water freezes up to ice cubes, it'll take up 9% more volume. Yeah, that's correct. So we pop out chat. Okay. And then we copy this. Pop out chat in a new window, then screen cap it in OBS. I think what I can do is create a new browser source. We'll do YouTube chat. I'll put my source in right here. All right. I don't like what it's doing with the votes there. I wish that'd go away. Not working like I want it to. I'll figure it out. So let me try that. Let's do a what do I do? A window capture? Window capture? YouTube chat window capture. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba. Ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. We do that one? Yep, that one right there. And this one is called... It's that one? Yeah, if we did that. Yeah, and then we can... properties. Where do I do it? Where do I change the filters, I think, right? And then we crop it. We can crop it. We crop the right by like, I don't know, 10, 15, 20. We're making new features here, y'all. How about 120? About 115. There, 117. We're going to take some top off. About 10, 15, 20, 30, 50, 70, 75, 80, 90, a honey. We're gonna make this work, y'all. We're gonna make this work. So cropped. It's cropped. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make an asset. Oh. So thick.
Comstar Knight 36 donated a $1.99 super chat. My RAC 5s go BREDREETTR.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like that there's an ED in the middle of it. Just very matter of factly. All right, let's do our Windows 98 style. We want this one right here. I think this is the one we want right here. I'm gonna drop this in here, open it up. Yep, great. Excellent. This is what we're after. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna suction this up. We're gonna paste in some blue. All right. Create a new layer. Get our Windows font. I mean, this is important stuff, right? Like this is important what I'm doing right here. It's not like awful distracting. All right, we're gonna go. How about that size? And this will be called chat. Damn it, it's the wrong color. Chat.exe. Chat.bat. Chatbat. Oh, I need to flatten this. Flatten. We're gonna save as chat bat. Boom. Done. All right, we're gonna go back into our OBS. So it's not a waste of time at all. Not at all. Did y'all hear that time? Did you actually hear some stuff? All right, we're gonna do a new image, and this is gonna be called chat.bat. Okay. We're gonna find that new image, and that is in. Where is that? That is in Country Fried Video Production, Stream Assets, Paint Stream, Boxes, Chatbat. All right, it's a weird size, so we need to adjust that a little bit here. Let's change its proportions a little bit. Let's change its proportions some. We're gonna take this end. We're gonna bring it in. Like that. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay. Yeah. Crop to selection. And we want to expand this a little bit, I think. Image. Actually, let's just save it first. And see if it affects, how it affects it. Right here. Right here. I think that's looking pretty good, actually. What do we do? Preview scaling. Full size canvas. Bring it over here. Chat bat. Did that work? Did that indeed work? Do we have a chat window now? We have a chat window now, y'all. The chat window on the screen. Preview scaling, scale to window. And then we, how do you make a group? It's this and that, and then we group selected items, and we call it chat window. Pow, boom. And now I can drag around chat. I can turn off chat. Chat window. Chat window. We got a chat window. I was just streaming, officer. This dirty down isn't mine. A friend left it here. Quick, boof it real quick like. Oh my god. Now, okay, so if you're watching the stream and you're not looking at chat, you should now always see chat, right? Yes. Always see chat. Always see chat. Always see chat. Chat back. Fucking A. Get up. How much shit would I get done if I could just fucking focus, dude? Alright. Chat is actually really invasive. Now my wife will know what we're all giggling about. Oh no, should I hide it again? I can just do boop. It's secret again. Shh. It's so bad. I think I have to lower the opacity. I like your thinking. I like your thinking. Where's that? Blending mode? No. Where's opacity? Transform. It's not a transform. It's under filter. It's under. Oh man, dude. Technor coming in clutch with the OBS knowledge. All right, I got LUT. I got chroma key. I got crop pad. Image mask blend. Opacity. I don't think that's doing it though. It didn't do it. I may have to do it on the individual things, like the chat window capture. Color correction? It was color correction. That I just did it in the wrong spot. It's under color correction. I just grabbed the wrong thing. Oh, that's just a mess though. What's that? Let me give myself a full screen projector. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Not the easiest thing to read, lol. No, it's awful. It's hard to read. I bet it's impossible to read if you don't have it in HD. I will find a way to make it better. That's good. That's good. I like it. It's so invasive. It takes up so much fucking real estate, dude. Oh, man. Now, just imagine this, but then I have pop-up windows popping up and playing every now and then. Messy. Messy, messy. I mean, does it really detract from what's going on? You can still see, you can see the project panel. You can see where I'm editing. You can see the preview. I just need to consciously make an effort to like move this thing out of the way if I'm doing stuff over here. I can maybe put it like right there. All right. Nightbot says the 1931 London Bridge was sold in 1962 when it needed to be replaced. It was bought by Lake Havasu City, Arizona to help tourism. I think we've had that fact before. Let's get a new one, Nightbot. All right, what the hell was I doing? What was I looking for? I'm looking for a 4-second shot of painting the side of her booby wrappers. Nightbot claims that there's an island called Just Enough Room, where there's just enough room for a tree and a house. Bullshit. How do you define just enough room for a tree and a house? How big is the house? Yay! Yet another country fried stream where we get nothing done. Nothing at all. Kame house. Is Nightbot trolling us right now? I did it wrong. I didn't put a command. What does it do if you just say sus? Oh! If you just say sus, it susses yourself. Okay. Okay. I mean, look, we made some progress. We made the chat window. I added some tracks to the music collection. I've actually clipped down some stuff. I want this shot of painting the side of her booby holders. And I think that it's like I'm not actually putting any paint on it. Right? Am I crazy here? Did I paint this on stream and pretend to paint it? Is that what's going on here? I feel like I'm going insane. Let's get real close to it. Let's just take a peek. And look at this full screen. I think I may have just bullshitted this. All right. Let's pay real close attention here. At the color it is right now, I have a highlight color on there, but I don't think I actually paint this. Am I pretending to paint this model? Let's go back. Let's do this one more time. Come on. Come on now. One more time. You ate the paint before it hit the mini. Yeah, I think you might be right. Let's get even closer. Let's get in on that. Let's go 300%. All right, we're gonna lose a little quality, but I want to see here. I think a little bit of paint comes off right there, and then there's nothing else on the brush. All right, one more time. Let's do it. A little bit of paint there, just a little bit. And then I rub that and there's nothing on it. I don't think I did touch it. I think you're right. I didn't even touch it. What is this? Which one of you is fucking with my footage? I'm lost. I don't understand how I didn't paint that at all. Wait, how'd that happen indeed? I don't know. I was probably caught up talking with y'all in chat, pretending like I knew what I was doing. Alright, here's another example. No one's fucking with your footage, it's just your imagination. My browser crashed. It's the ISP and knows you're up to no good. Look, just like, whoop. I did it again. I didn't even touch the model. The hell is wrong with me? Let's zoom in on this one. Because I straight up did it again here. Where's that spot? Here we go. I'm going to pretend to paint this model. Okay, I'm looking at here. I think I might be just gesturing at the model while talking to chat is what's happening. That's the best sense I can make of it. Do I just include the... You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna include this scene of not actually painting the model. That's what we're gonna do here. How'd you really tell anyway? So tiny minimal color change, you believe you were painting. That's the important lesson. Bigger steps in your color jumps. Alright, I'm gonna find this shot. I'm gonna find this shot again. This is it, right? This is the offending one. That's it right there. I'm gonna take this shot and I'm gonna put it in the video. Just straight up pretending to paint the model. And y'all will know, because you were here, that I am lying to you. Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, we're gonna pin that right there. We're gonna stick it on that. Fantastic. Indeed, fantastic. I agree. Gaslight minis in action. Am I online? You are online. Alright, let's recap on how much has actually been edited down today. Alright, 22:37 through 24:41. We've got 2 minutes of content cut down. Actually, they're just barely cut down. I still need to change the angles and the zoom and stuff, but they're in there. They're in there. Yeah. And we're 2 hours and 36 minutes in. Can I do one more clip? One more clip. I think I can do it. 190447 leads to 190447, and that is series 2024-0106. So we're going to look for 2024-0106, which is up here somewhere, and this is right after 190447. God, there's still so much to go. Look at how many clips. Just like, I'm probably gonna have to work all day tomorrow. We believe in you, I promise. I believed you until you said you promised. I mean, it has to happen. I have no choice. Well, I do have a choice. I could always just be like, you know what? Fuck this project. But that would be rude. Alright, what is going on here? We're back to browns. Ooh, look at that foamy. That foamy white. Alright, we can skip that because it's a failed color. So we can go to the next clip. Let's dump this one in. Effect controls 50%. We'll join you in the Discord and show you fun stuff to distract you with. Yes. More brown jarine. Oh my god. Okay, so I do need that previous shot. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Okay, I do need this shot right here for the brown. Let's do the brown. Let's do the brown. I can at least do the brown and then sucking the brown back into the bottle. Nightbot has delivered the same fact again. I am tempted to remove facts at this point. I either need to remove facts. I either need to remove facts entirely or find a way to code in I need to find a way to code in a number count so it will not repeat the lines until it has said everything. I wish I knew more about code. I just don't. I'm a dummy. All right. All right, and then can we get 4 seconds here? Who is this? Who's this? Who is this? Ingrid Witt and Lubux. I see that y'all have called Nightbot Facts, claiming that movie theaters make roughly 85% of their profit off concession stands. This is because ticket revenues have to be shared with the movie distributors. Yeah, no shit. Facts. An Italian banker, Gilberto Baschiera, is considered to be modern day Robin Hood. Over the course of 7 years, he secretly diverted €1 million to poorer clients from the wealthy ones so they could My S Pen smells like one of those really loud permanent markers. What kind of markers are you messing with that are loud? Alright, so we take this clip, and then we take this one and we reverse the speed. Pow, there we go. It does a little double sippy doo. Double sippy doo. Alright. There we go. That's all we need out of there. Pow, get rid of that. The Marks a Lot ones. They smell so strong you go deaf. Wait, Marks a Lot. I think I know the ones you're talking about. Marks a Lot by Avery. Let's see. All right, here we go. Huff your way to a healthier you. Turpentine, propane, Marks a Lot. Huffers of the world know their poison and well. With some gourmands, however, see in their hardware store seller fine wise. With little circles around his nostrils, Colin J. Murphy sniffs out some favorite marker. Oh, hold on. Here's a few favorites. All right. According to Colin J. Murphy, here are the favorite markers. The Sanford King Size Permanent is robust, sweet, distinctly petrochemical with an undertone of benzene. This one can get you lightheaded even when making posters in a well-ventilated area. For the more dedicated huffer, it produces a quick nose-burning buzz quickly followed by sharply aching temples. Oh, Jesus. Yes. Barrel Marker 8800. A light, fruity bouquet wrapped in aromas of vinyl and modeling glue. Though it lacks any burn, they managed to engineer the scent of death out of this one, along with any narcotic potential. Nice for swampy summer days. Beautiful. 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 This is... Alright. Sanford Super Sharpie. They finally let Sharpie's mutant brother out of the attic. The swollen-bodied version of the mailroom classic is about a half-inch longer and twice the diameter of the original. In a side-by-side sniff-off, the odors are nearly identical, though the Super has a slightly more centered nose. The advantage, of course, is that the roughly tripled surface area in the Super tip, but also increased in size is a little banner that confirms what I quietly suspected all along. Certified AP non-toxic by Art and Creative Materials Institute. Amazing. Amazing. This is high quality shitpost. High quality shitpost. I'll post that in the chat. I will post that in the chat. That's very fun. I hope that artist had fun with his art there. Ah, yes, yes. I also realized my mic is like right here up in my face. I apologize if I blew your ears out by laughing directly into it. All right. It's the fuck around stream. It's all we do. Oh my god, dude. All right, can I get away with... What does 4 seconds get me here? What does 4 seconds get me? What does 4 seconds get me? I think what we need to do here is combine these two clips. Because I have a whole bunch of dead air here, and then I'm going to hit it with the pipette right there. So I think I can combine these. Excuse me. We do that, and then if I cut these two clips out right here and there, that's all just dead space, like the video game. And then how long is this in total? So let's advance this 5 frames, or go back 5 frames, excuse me. All right. 24:59:00 to 27 seconds. I need to take off 3 more seconds of this. I can just speed all this up. All right, let's get the length here. Speed duration. This is 2 seconds and 5 frames. Let's reduce that to 2 seconds, and then we're going to turn this one into 2 seconds as well. That's going to be a little fast, but let's see how this looks if I reverse the speed and then reverse the speed here and then reverse the order. We should... Oh, it's just like... It's weirdly fast. Looks like chat.bet may have locked up. I bet that is accurate. It sure has. Chat.bet. Chat.bet updated just now. Chat.bet may have locked up. I think maybe I need to... Oops. I think maybe what I need to do is consider making this through Stream Elements instead. Let's just, well, I'll experiment with that in my free time, I think. I do kind of want a little chat readout on the screen. Because, you know, folks watching via the algorithm aren't necessarily checking the chat. Alright, this did not work. My shot here did not work. It's just like awkwardly long here. How long is this? This is 2:05. So I need 1 second and 25 frames. 1 second and 25 frames. This is going to put us to 25:00:25. And then we'll just take that. I'm not going to be able to get the droplet, but I can reverse this. Let me zoom in so it works. Speed duration, reverse speed. We're going to reverse the speed here, and then we're going to reverse the speed here. And And then we're going to append this to the front end so that it makes sense sequentially. And then we're going to hit play on it and just give it a looky-loo. That's the best it's going to get. I really need to work out these little jokes beforehand, which means I need to do some planning. All right. We're going to get this mix. So pow right there. 4 seconds. Clip it. Run it backwards. And slap it on the slappy-doo. Now what the fuck am I doing with these colors here? I have made a brown and white mixture, and I am painting. I'm just gonna skip over that. I am painting the wooden staff. I'm painting this staff. Alright, so at this point, I'm just convinced that all Rizko songs sound the same. Are we getting rid of Rizko? Yes, we're getting rid of that song too. Was that Blue-Eyed Girl? Blue-Eyed Girl. Streaming assets, music. Seems like it kind of sleepy. Yeah. Boom. She's gone. Blue-Eyed Girl gone. See, I mean, you can have low tempo without, like, lullaby. Case in point, a little bit of ELFL. Alright. I'm going to put 3 clips in this, I think. Get a nice 12-second spread of painting our wooden stick. I like that little wit in the music. It's a good hit. It's good. It's good stuff. Much better. Much better music. Just saying. Just saying. I like where it goes boobie boobie boop. Boobie boobie. Good stuff. Alright, we're gonna get a shot right here. Ooh, I just learned I can write in text boxes with my pen. Yeah, I like the wee-oo-wee. Yeah, I do like the wee-oo-wee. Wee-oo-wee. I mean, it's great. Not all music in this list is created equal. They can't all be Ava Love. I'm not even touching the keyboard. You know, y'all, I'm actually really looking forward to voicing this over. It's going to be a long video, but I want to really expound upon the paint jobs and take some time and get a little more cerebral with it. To find time for the like deep dive as well as the jokes, as well as the step-by-step. Alright, I think that's all we're going to do tonight. As always, I'm just fucking around and not getting as much done as I'd like to get done, but today has been a fun stream for me. I don't know about y'all, but I've had fun, and that's what matters. That's fucking awful. I love it. It's good. Okay, so full count. We've gone from 22:37 through 25:17. That's pretty damn good. We made some progress. We're getting through it. I'm going to cut these clips down. We're going to be back on. I started to say we're going to be back on this Wednesday, but we're going to be painting Wednesday. Going to stick to painting on Wednesdays. I'll be sticking to the painting on Wednesdays. I'm not going to break that trend. Now, I'll probably be doing some editing in between, but Wednesday is the paint stream, and it shall stay the paint stream. Friday, we'll be doing a little bit more here, and then this thing's going to be done and out for release. It's like really early in the morning on Saturday morning. Or I guess... So, Flying Monkey usually does his releases at 6 a.m. Eastern on Fridays, I think. So, might get away with just doing it early that morning. I'll shoot him an email and see when it is. I'll put a post about it in the Discord. In the meantime, we go over to this one. You see I got my full screen webcam. And then I pop that. See the little thing on the camera. Anyhow, we got some work done tonight. We got a lot of fuck around done too. Y'all have been a blast as always. I want to thank y'all for stopping by. I know that like the biggest majority of is this core of folks have been showing up, but y'all really make these streaming experiences for me. And if you're out there, if you're catching this live, if you're lurking in the chat, if you caught this via the algorithm, make sure to come on over and check out the Discord. Link in the description down below and in the chat at some various spots. We'd love to have you over here in Country Fried Minis. Let me double check that we didn't miss anybody's posts. Actually, before we end the evening, we do have a post. We have a post. Post is going up. Before I close this thing down, how do I switch this back in? We're gonna go right here, because this looks pretty damn fantastic. We have a submission tonight by my buddy Technoir TN, who hasn't painted in ages and is looking fantastic already. It looks like you've really got in with your brush control. I'm guessing this is a whole bunch of dry brushing down here and on the helmet. Yeah, it's looking awesome. It's looking pretty awesome. I love these models, these old school style hand sculpted minis, and it looks like they take the speed paints really nicely. Anything with like all this texture just eats it up. Yeah, these are looking pretty damn good, I gotta say. Please have a gold star. Looking great. I really like the effect you got here on the axe. Again, just like with the other speed paint stuff we saw earlier, I ain't got much to say. I don't see where you could improve upon it too much. Looking awesome. Looking really awesome. Amazing. I'm really excited to see it, man. But yeah, a reminder to folks, if you're catching this via the algorithm, after the fact, if you see a workflow live stream happening on Country Fried Minis, make sure to come on over to the Discord and post your hobby shit over on the Discord. We'll show it on the screen and talk about it. If I got any tips, I'll give them, and I'll definitely heap some praise on your work. We like to see it happen. I see some other chat that I've missed. Nathan says I want down tempo. Another Nate is reminded why he hates hand running. Comstar Knight shares a looks awesome in regards to your mom. And of course, Nightbot is reminded folks, come on over to the Country Fried Minis Discord right in time with my solicitation of your participation here in the community. Click the link in the chat or in the description down below. Come on over, share your shit. We want to see it. In any case, I've been Cameron on behalf of Country Fried Minis. We're doing a little bit more workflow this evening, getting some shit done. Working towards getting this Dragon Summoner video out for the Chinese New Year. New Year, New Dragon. As always, I want you all to remember to be happy while you're painting, and to know that your participation here in the community makes me very happy while I'm painting and editing. So thank y'all. Thank y'all immensely for coming in and hanging out. I dig it. Anyhow, that's about all I got this evening. Lots of love, y'all. Catch you soon for the next one. Bye-bye.